So, I should be online. Can I get a banana bread, please, as verification? Banana bread, finally. Okay, then let's carry on with Ars Magica. Magica. The Seer's artifact.
The fairy scholar has all the records concerning that matter.
Fairy magic.
Ah, look here. In order to be safe from the magic of the fairies, paint the head of a piglet on your door. If only I had known that earlier. Perhaps I can find something about the seer's harp.
Don't bother. I've already rummaged through the whole shelf. Magistra Dorota didn't leave anything else.
Raven's Peak, Raven's Peak. Damn, there must be something to be found somewhere. Perhaps on a different shelf. Here's something about transmigration. It is said about dark druids that they can exchange their soul with that of an animal or even a human. Then they migrate from soul to soul and thus live many a year until their own soul goes to the unnamed. Some fairy folk are also said to have this talent, but those just do it for pleasure and so they play a joyful game with it.
So it's Raven Peak, I guess, in Geographica?
Raven's Peak, Raven's Peak. Here, the mountain Raven's Peak in the stone oak forest. And on this page, Magician Dorota has drawn the way to the magic harp.
Excellent.
Yay! Let me read the rest of the books. Mathematica.
Mathematics. Many crows make a swarm. I don't need to know more about it.
I hope it's working again. I mean, I got verification. Historia.
Why Andergast will prevail. May Andergast shine bright. Ephedon the First. There's the story about how he set forth with the heroes to challenge the seer 13 years ago, but he was wounded on the journey and had to be left behind.
Oh.
The 13th war against Nostria, the 14th war against Nostria. I don't have that much time.
276 war.
Raven's Peak, Raven's Peak. There's something about a battle near the castle of Raven's Peak, but not a word about where this castle is. There's a note about the seer. Regrettable is his death, considering the lost chance to observe the magic. How did he gather his knowledge of the future? Was he a druid or even a warlock? He seemed to use the power of fairy magic too. The examination of his remains did not reveal anything of value.
Okay. So we know now where Raven's Peak is. Let's talk to the fairy scholar.
We have to talk. Look, Giacomo, the seer's ring.
By all the stars. In the meantime, I've read
stars.
through more of the magician's analysis.
Do you know what exactly the thing does now?
Zinda have mercy on me. It really seems to swap the souls of two living beings. It's important to have a focus. The artifact has to be equipped with a part of the target's body.
The raven's feather, from my dream.
That's right. The target must be near the artifact too.
How does it engage the magic?
If you speak the word, the magic of the ring is engaged immediately. Alas, this says its magic is spent for the most part already.
What does that mean?
It can only be used once more.
Can we put it in a battery and use it multiple times? That would be awesome.
What exactly can be used as a focus?
You'll need an actual part of the target's body. Hair, fingernails, blood. That associates the ring with the target person. The body part has to be conjoined with the artifact. Touch it, as it were.
Okay.
Do you know how an exchange of souls can be done?
That's a difficult question, the answer to which is hidden between heaven and earth.
Please, Giacomo, explain it to me as simply as you can.
Well, all right. Every being has a magical element concealed deep with powerful magic.
So the seer wants the artifact.
One would imagine.
Perhaps even the...
What are you...
The seer is still captured in the raven's body. And what did Gwynling used to say?
Wait. This is dangerous.
Why? If the seer is so...
Or we'll let him...
Do you think you're... But we are not the future's slaves. About something...
What do I have to...
What do you know about this artifact?
What exactly do you want?
Artifact is spade. Ah, change magic word. It wasn't
Would
there
it be
before.
possible to change the ring's magic word?
You mean the trigger? Why do you ask?
We could render the ring useless to the seer and use it as bait instead.
Interesting thought. The analysis of the magicians say that this is possible. The original word has to be recited backwards, followed immediately by the new word to be implemented.
Have the magicians had any luck with this?
I'm afraid not. They never found out the seer's word.
Corvus.
In my dream, the seer mumbled one word when he changed souls.
Try to remember it.
It was... Corvus.
Formidable. Now we can prepare the ring with our own magic word.
How about...
Satinav.
Satinav?
That is a very good choice. Satinav it shall be.
No reason at all. I mean, if you take anything
I'm
else...
ready
it
to
says,
go to the
"Nah,
Raven's Peak to free Nuri. I'll bait the Raven with the artifact he so desperately wants. Then I'll kill him, or flee with Nuri.
I don't know, Geron. Certainly it is useless to him without the new magic word, but how do you want to set the trap for him?
He is a raven. I am a bird catcher. I'll come up with something.
I'd like to have your self-confidence. So, this is goodbye then. May the stars of the worlds and all the fairies' luck be with you.
No.
Farewell.
Farewell, and keep away from the harp's strings. Touching them destroys the human spirit.
Thanks for your help, Giacomo.
They say time heals all wounds, even its own.
Only the grammar
But
is horrible.
Geron's time had almost entirely run out. Fate, destiny, doom. He didn't bother with such thoughts anymore.
Wore a warm hat in the ice cold.
The end of his journey lay before him.
That would have been an option. A little hat, perhaps, you know. It's pretty freezing.
I'd better lay low.
So. What is this? Statue of
The
Ice?
statue is made of ice. The creatures must have made it with their magic.
Okay.
No one is ever going to sacrifice to you ever again, seer.
Pen.
No one is ever going to... I'd better lay low. I'll lure them onto the lake. Then I'll smash the ice to pieces. Somehow.
Somehow.
Why isn't this battle mentioned in any legends?
Because nobody liked it. Go up the stairs. Let's see. A horse could
Can't have been dead for long. This is a knight's horse. The foreleg is branded with the oak of Andergast.
Let's beat that horse.
Sephirum.
Oh, I really had to use the knife on it.
This piece of skin should suffice.
Okay. Good. I didn't think I needed to do that. It's heavy, huh?
Completely frozen.
I was
Let's see.
frozen.
The mechanism still works. But it's all frozen. And the bolted lever that locks into the cogwheel has been removed. Very good. The ice is coming off. Now it should be working.
What did you set on fire there? That's something I would like to know.
The mechanism still works. And the bolted lever that locks into the cogwheel has been removed.
Maybe it didn't just feel like it. So destroy the wave.
This is for you, Raven.
Huh? The ice broke. Let's get closer there. Yeah, good idea. Let's do this. Yeah, hey. Hey, what is with the ice? Hey. Hey, who did that? Hey. Hey, what's up? Hey. The ice is still broken. What the fuck?
The lever goes with this cogwheel.
So let's lower the arm. Put...
Perhaps the hide can replace the missing sling on the catapult. These will have to do for one single shot.
Projector. And go.
I always wanted to do that.
The fuck? Who did that? The lion's den.
I don't even want to know what's buried there. I don't even... What's this? A grave?
Most likely.
Nuri, she's still alive.
Yay!
This horrible humming. My mind can't... But I have to push...
Okay, we have to get past the ravens.
Those beasts guard the way to the harp.
Let's fix the sacrificial.
Nuri, I'm coming.
And the raven will decorate this bowl.
Very well. But what will I sacrifice? I'm reluctant to cut off my own hand.
Oh, I should have. Even with a walkthrough, I forget things. But the raven ambushed them and picked the fucking eyes out, and then the knights were like, nah, can't see anything anymore.
It can't have been dead. Sephir. It can't have...
Take the meat. Cut the meat out. The knife. I told you. Ugh.
I don't need any more.
I have the most used item in the fucking game.